How's it going? Top of the morning to you. This Tuesday morning. Summer vacation. What's it? Something like the middle of July right now. So, wife was telling me about a crew of astronauts and scientists went up to the upper atmosphere for some time to do some experiments. They'll be coming back a little later today. It's published that they were not in space, but the uppermost of the upper atmosphere, above the plasma. Although, upon their return to Earth later today, Elon Musk is going to be the first one to have his hands on them. He's going to scoop them up with a helicopter off the coast of California somewhere. And right after that, they're being whisked off to a specialty hospital in Germany. You know, the name of the crew might help you find links to some news articles concerning. The name of the crew is Dragon Grace. Yeah, some of the experiments they're doing concerning gastrointestinal gut biome. They're also performing MRIs up there. I don't know how an MRI works. I've had one on my brain, my head, but I have no idea what went on there. I know it's got something to do with magnets, and so it's interesting how a magnet would work. Found it interesting how in the article wife was reading to me, mentioned the bubble of plasma that's around the Earth. That's my favorite. So, yeah, so they're all coming back out. What else? Gut biome. Yeah, MRI, yeah. And some other things too, you know. Some articles she was reading me had a breakdown of these experiments that they were performing. You can go find that yourself. Because what really turned something on, right, is this Dragon Grace. Is that so? Right. Furthermore, SpaceX being those first ones to get their hands on them, right? So that's interesting. James True. I am so thankful for James True. I'm just about as thankful as I am for Nathan. You know, I figured those dudes would be tired by now, you know, and I don't mean that they would have given up, but that I would have moved on from them I still go back and hang out with Matt, you know, from time to time. Barely ever check in on Owen Benjamin these days. No idea. Let's not even talk about the rest of them, like Eric Dubé. Hey, you know what? I wish you all completion, you know? Yeah, but Nathan and James, it's been a long time we've been hanging out. Between me and you, James, I don't officially know who saw it first, you know, but I feel some kind of connection with you that is expressed and evidence, at least to myself. It's all anecdotal, you know. But the most latest one, obviously the classic being Epstein never existed, right? Right. Is fucking brain fart. What was I just talking about? See? Ah, yes, James. So, your latest live stream concerning the Epstein list. Yeah, I tuned in like the last 20 minutes, and I was juggling some kids while trying to tend to some dishes, and so typing comments with wet hands is recommended. Yeah, but later on, when I went to the replay, caught up on the first half, is when you were mentioning that the difference is discernment, and you used the word discernment a few times. I didn't know that you had mentioned this concept, but I was feeling that word discernment. I think I just found the title for this video. Yeah, it's about the discernment, and we were supposed to be figuring it out with like the little training wheels ones, like with McDonald's, with Berenstain Bears, with whatever Luke, I am your father, you know. Right? I recall videos further down the list in this library here. You scroll something to do about a Benjamin, is it Gibson maybe? Sure has been some time, hasn't it? Like half a dozen years. You ever scroll back to the beginning of all this? But they're never gonna break free from the Epstein. Like I'd mentioned so long ago. Once it fed you the flight logs, it was certain that you'd eat anything. What's this coming? Oh, frig. Runners. Goddamn psychopathic. It's a whole other video, eh? Runners. Psychopathy, bud. It's insanity. Scaring away all the deer. Did you see the deer there on the side of the trail at the beginning of this video? I didn't want to mention anything at the time, but pretty sure he's a kilometer away by now. Freaking. Like, would you just be respectful? You don't have to be so loud out here, you know? No, that was out of line, wasn't it? I apologize. Dragon Grace. In your last video, James, your last live stream, you know, you're talking about doping, you know, and people not doping don't get the attention, you know. You know, how come I'm not famous by now? Right? I'm sure this has been a question that has crossed both your mind and my mind about each other. Yes, why is James True not absolutely fucking famous by now? What's this? It's a clue. Am I supposed to go down this way? What's that? Ah, okay. Well, I don't really have much else. Did you hear that? Like buzzy zippy thing? I don't think I want to go down that way. Examine the tape after, see if that showed up on video. Mind you, I've been not so into double checking this shit before I upload it. got some things to tend to. We're leaving to go to Turkey for a week. Wife and I and our 4 children. Like, is this the part where I'm supposed to say, leave a comment about what you think about traveling with 4 children, right? Is that a doping opportunity? Is this why we're not famous, James? I mean, talking about our Father has a place prepared for us, and our treasures are stored there. Discernment. Where does that come from? Isn't that high pitch ringing in your ear? Discernment. I'm thankful for discernment. And should you be thankful too, you don't have to make a grand display about it. A subtle gesture, pronouncing this username. Is pronounced, at least in my head. Voices in my head, eh? No, when I speak it like te-o-te, te-o-te. As always, I'm thankful for your fellowship. Isn't it interesting? Click back to a older contribution to this video library titled Trigger Warning. It's a random thumbnail. comments about an orange shirt jogger. I don't know if they're still there. It's worth a shot. Check it out. Alright. Suppose I should head back. Get into these preparations for our time away. Okie dokie. Insert sage wisdom here. Talk to you again soon.